That's just the THX logo.
Guys. So we're on? All right. What's up, everybody?
We did it.
We did it.
What's up?
So Sam is doing something, I don't know, flaking. And so Nate's going to hang with us.
Yeah.
While Sam is irresponsible.
Nate's here on Nate's not on screen, but Nate is here on his
they can't see Nate. Okay, interesting.
I can't see Nate.
No, Nate, probably not. You don't look great. You don't look great. No, you can be on screen if you want. Duronius, how are you, dude? Look at your hair.
I'm good.
People pay thousands of dollars to have hair that looks. Now you fucked it up.
Well, Zack, you put on a cap, but your hair looked fantastic when you had
my hair.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling my hair at the moment.
I don't know, dude. I think it looks good. I mean, listen, neither of you.
Oh, your hair looks good, dude.
So right now, Darren's hair probably costs about $30,000 in New York City.
Right.
My hair costs about $45,000.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Timmy, your hair costs like negative $100 million.
$10.
Yeah.
$10
That's
is
me too. I'm a
you mean negative 100? Like people
guy.
pay me to keep my hair like this?
No, like people would see you and just throw money at you to like get your hair.
Oh my God! Go home and feed your kid. We can tell you're homeless.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and that's what happens.
Seriously, how do you get your haircuts? Where do you go? What do you do?
Me or anybody?
Well, for me, for all of my 20s and I'd say probably all of my 30s, if I wasn't working on something where someone else cut my hair, I would cut my own hair.
That's right, because when we went to North Carolina, I remember you got this haircut thing, and she had this like special haircut clitter, and you're like,
that thing changed my fucking life, dude. I
bought it from her.
I remember it was the Paul Mitchell carving comb. I'll never forget. It was a comb that had blades in the comb that you could pop in and pop out so that you could like refresh the blades. And then I would comb my hair and my hair would just come out in like as I combed it. So it was like a thinning thing. Because my problem is my hair is like crazy thick. Like I get like a big bowl head and I wanted more hair like Timmy's where it would like just kind of like lay down like Kurt Cobain. Like if I grew my hair like Kurt Cobain, it would just go out. It would never go down.
Oh, really?
It would look insane. Yeah.
See, mine's thick, but it's heavy. That's why it falls. You know, my hair is pretty heavy.
Although I do think my hair is actually beginning to thin, because I might be hitting that point. I can't tell.
You should get on.
I always think that.
Right
I've been thinking that for like 10 years. I'm always like in the mirror. I'm like, is my hair thinning?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well,
I'm bald.
It's also this is like the first time in my life where my hair's gone up. Usually I like cut my hair like kind of down, and now I'm starting to comb it back. So I can't tell if it's just see that right there. Like I can't tell if that's just like the way hair is when you comb it up, or if it's actually thinning. You see what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm fucking putting down here? You see this shit?
Let's get into this scalp business. Let's check it out.
I can't tell. I don't know what's
telling you. Get into the finasteride now. I wish I got into it earlier.
Let's just say this.
10 years late.
Everybody looks great.
Although here's a weird thing. So when I was doing this TV show, like I was 30, so I didn't need it. My hair was definitely like as thick as a 30-year-old's hair would be. But they would do this thing called flocking, where they had this like glass jar of like shredded human hair with like a little like air pump on it, and they would like spray it in this part. And apparently they do it at all award shows for every man who's like going to the Oscars, and even if you're sitting in the audience, they like flock your hair so you don't see the scalp through the hair. So they like spray like human hair dust into your forehead.
But that's
so you don't see your like skin. It's weird,
it's like not human though. You know what I mean? Like you see, when you look at somebody, you see a little bit of their scalp through their hair.
Yeah, but you don't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit. It's fucking gross.
Yeah. Like Timmy, I'm a little nauseated by that little bit you have right there. I don't like it.
Because I do the thing, This line here.
You need to flock.
Dude, all right. So here's the deal. When my daughter's not here tonight. When she's here tomorrow, after she falls asleep, I'm just going to go get like, a little straight razor or something and just shave a little bit of hair off the end of her hair.
Just a little. You don't need a lot.
And then I put it in, I need some sort of like applicator. Is that what we're saying? To put it like.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like a bottle with like a perfume pump, but it just sucks up the hair dust and shoots it out. Anyways, this is a weird conversation.
Somebody said in
I'm
here,
learning
like,
something.
Yeah.
We're all learning something.
someone just complained, and so like, why are they still talking about haircuts? And I'm like, it's so funny because we could be talking about like we could have started this broadcast like, hey guys, I woke up this morning, I shot a pepperoni pizza out of my dick. And some be like, oh man, are they still talking about the dick shits?
Are they still talking about that magical thing that happened to Timmy? Could we move on, please? Dude?
Oh, dude, money started to fall from the sky, and now my car's made out of candy. Dude.
All right, we'll change the subject. Everybody, how about this? How much money do you have? Let's go around. Hey, Darren, I think I'm coming to London at the end of the month.
Really?
Of August, at the end of August.
Are you gonna do like a premiere thing here?
Well, there's a horror festival called Fright Fest in London. That's like a really cool, big, and I think they're going to show Barbarian on IMAX there. I think.
Whoa, dude!
Are you going to be in London on like August 27th?
I think so. Yeah, I think
come to
so.
the movie, bro.
I'm coming to the States beginning of September, and I was supposed to go see Sam, but I can't because I have to be in the UK for 330 days. In order to get this like foreign exclusion tax bullshit. If I'm like outside of that, my taxes get completely fucked, and I have to like pay the US a bunch of money and the UK a bunch of money.
Oh my god!
So you're not coming.
When can you leave?
You're not coming when you thought you were going to come?
I am coming in September, but I was gonna like keep my trip longer so that I could go to LA and visit him, but I have to cancel the LA part, and I'm visiting the East Coast. But anyways, back to you, Zach. I am gonna be here end of August. And Tom and Katie, you will just miss them. They're going to stay with us until the 20th of August.
No way.
Yeah.
You said you're canceling your LA part of your trip?
I am. Wow. Did you already buy your ticket?
No, I didn't buy my ticket yet, but I was like, I don't want to see these motherfuckers. I want to see you, so.
Oh, you're so sweet.
There it is right there.
But that's awesome, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go? Can I go with you to?
Of course. Come on. Are you kidding? I don't have a ton of friends in London. I guess Georgina, the star of she lives in London. I know her. I know you. I think that's all the people I know in London.
You know Rachel. God.
Although I know Rachel. Well, right. And I think Allegra. Doesn't Allegra live in London from Hortown?
Oh, she moved to the UK.
What?
I think she lives in Bristol or Brighton.
Oh, she lives in Brighton.
Bristol.
How come she didn't reach out? She probably has reached out to me on Discord, but I don't check Discord.
Didn't see it. Hey, Darren, this is a stupid question. Are their movie snacks the same? Is there any difference?
Yeah, they're the same. They don't have like the full-in like dining at the movie theaters like people do in America now. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
That's too bad because I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's
like
fun.
The Alamo Draft House really kind of like.
Yeah, dude.
Really did it.
My sister and I saw everything everywhere all at once, whatever, in Alamo in Minneapolis, and they're however expensive their milkshake is, we each got one. I'm like, this is worth whatever the price was. I can't remember. But
so here, there at the Alamo downtown, they have two things that I think every theater should implement. One is like a little spigot that's like bottomless soda, so you can just constantly, and the other is a little tube with a funnel that you can put around your dick hole so you can drink as much as you want and it'll pee it straight into, and it's hooked up to the plumbing of the theater. So it'll just like, you don't need to ever worry about like, oh, these bottomless sodas are going to like ruin my experience, because they're not going to. You can just go.
Are you sure? Are you
I've heard about that.
Sure of where's that pee going? Do you know it's going in their plumbing system?
Well, I think that you have to be careful because both hoses look the exact same. So I have worried. I was like, what if the guy before me got the hoses wrong? He probably didn't, so I'm fine. But like it is.
So I've gotten so good at it because you have to start drinking a lot during the first act of the movie, and then the second act you drink more, and by the third act you have a constant stream, like a flowing.
It's like Waterworld, where they just turn your own pee into what you drink. It's cool.
But so if you get the tubes wrong, so then you're shooting Pepsi up your dick, is what you're talking about.
Let me think about this.
You
just blew my mind there.
If you take the soda, you said you could get the hoses confused, but one sucks pee out of your dick, the other one shoots soda out of it. So like if you put the wrong hose, then you're shooting soda up your dick.
Right. Well, you definitely don't want to do that. But I guess I would be more concerned about sucking pee out of a filthy hose. But yes, both bad. Both bad.
Is this only at the Alamo?
I
And is it
believe it's
all of
only
them?
at the Alamo now, but I think AMC is like,
I mean-
they're fighting it because I think Alamo has the patent, and I think they're trying to say like, this is too good of an idea. Like you can't annihilate all other theater chains.
We have it at the theater in my town, but only because I bring my own system in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look, it's-
Timmy rolls in with 2 scuba tanks. He's like got
guys.
2 hoses. He's like, now which of these is
God.
whoops, got it. There we go. Nope, wrong.
There we
Nope,
go.
it was the- I had it
Somebody's
right the
trying
first
to
time.
watch a movie, and Timmy's going through all
And he's
this.
like cranking all these things and like spewing things out.
I guess I could just join one of those Facebook groups where they're into drinking their own urine and then just get into it that way. you know?
Yeah.
Those people.
I gotta
that
say
guy-
though, like
Hang on,
the
guys.
whole-
Sorry. Big D Liquor said, hell yeah, good one, Zack, with an exclamation point. You can tell me.
Don't believe it. Anyways,
It's important that they
the
support it.
thing about the eating in the movie theaters, I went to Texas and I went to go see the Two Towers at Christmas time, and like the movie starts, and it's like that Elvish music, like somebody singing kind of opera, like.
Uh-huh.
And the person in front of me is eating a big juicy dill pickle, like.
Oh, God.
I was like listening to this like pretty song bringing us into the movie while this. I was just like, oh, fucking God,
Yeah.
dude. How can you do that?
I hate it, dude. I as I've gotten older, I've gotten way, way less like accepting of other people's shit in movie theaters.
Oh,
man.
dude, I say shh almost every fucking screening I go to.
Yeah.
At least once. Like when I saw,
I love
sucks
when people
because
yell out. That makes
When
it better
people are
for
like,
me.
shut up, or when people...
No, I love when people are just making a scene in the movies. It's great.
I'm not mad at people yelling at the screen if it's like a once or twice.
right?
What I can't stand is people talking to each other. I fucking hate phones.
yeah.
People are on their phone in front of me. It makes me just like
Oh, it's
instant
terrible.
rage.
What if they're
the
talking
weirdest-
about the movie during the movie? Because I love that.
Oh God.
I saw
What is that?
the
Who is
day
that?
after
Unless they're
tomorrow,
funny.
and the day after tomorrow, the guy's like, they're in the library, and he's like, I need to save the Gideon Bible. I think that's what it was. He's like, I need to save this Bible. And the 2 girls in front of me are like, why is this guy all about reading? And I was like, yes. It was so loud too. I was
Why
like,
is he all
yes.
about reading?
Why is this guy all about reading?
The best, the weirdest one I had recently was one of those big Avengers movies. I think Endgame. I went to that, and it was a full house. I'm seated by these 2 guys, and this dude sitting right next to me just announces loudly every character when they show up. Spider-Man, Captain America. And I'm just like, how do you fucking know? And like that movie's what, part 20 in a series?
That's
Like, every single person here knows who they are.
That's great. I love that.
Iron Man.
Doctor Strange.
And then he shakes his head like, nah. Professor X.
That would never happen.
I remember
Like
I
he's
went
got it
saw,
all figured out, dude.
Yeah,
I went
we
saw,
know. Oh, because he did it when they didn't have their masks on. That's what it was. Like they show Peter Parker on a bus. He goes, Spider-Man. It's like, yeah, we know. We get it. We fucking know.
I think that is like the funniest shit I've heard in a
Was he
long time.
yelling it out or
Yeah.
telling somebody? Like,
Well, I don't know. He did. I mean, his buddy was with him, but he was just saying it directly forward. You know what I mean? Just like Spider-Man.
So wait, Nate, are you in Sam's house in LA?
no, I'm back
Yeah, he's-
on.
you're back in
Cape
Cape
Cod.
Cod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in Los
So-
Angeles for a couple of weeks. And
Should we
then
talk about it? Should we address the thing that happened?
I think Sam had put out something on Instagram about a thing that happened.
Well, Sam definitely put out. That's part of this. At some point, Sam put out.
Yeah. Good one, Timmy.
Facts.
Yeah, so Sam had his baby.
Sam's
Sunday.
Jizz has now found
Come to
another
fruition.
thing to bloom
Found
with, and now
purchase.
Sam's Jizz is a person,
We
and
found purchase.
we're all gonna have to talk to Sam's Jizz, I guess, for the rest of our lives. We're gonna have to like
Yeah,
hang
dude.
out with Sam's Jizz.
Yeah, we got to
I
send
can't
Sam
wait.
presents. We got to
I
send
can't
Sam
wait
Jim's
to
birthday
do this
cards.
stream and see Sam like in a chair, and then see a little Sam next to him, like with
I'm just
sunglasses
gonna refer
on.
to it as Sam's Jizz until he loses his temper with me. So Sam, what
Yeah,
did
I
you
mean-
name your Jizz?
I don't think he's telling the name public, so you guys will have to figure
Oh.
out something to refer to him as.
Sam
during
Jizz.
the
Sam's
stream.
Jizz.
So Sam's Jizz.
I'm there.
I remember, Zach, when
I like
my
that.
kid was born. It was a month or two after she was born, and I was saying something about, I can't remember what we were talking about, but So you were like, well, so do you asked me like something like, so do you have to like wake up in the middle of the night to feed it? And I was like, yeah. And after they're born, you don't call them it anymore. You're like, do you feed it? I'm like, yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get why you're holding on to that one.
I think it's funny. I'm not holding on to it.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's not. I don't think that's that. It. I think
calling a baby it after they're like out and they're a human. I think that's pretty funny. Yeah.
Well, I'm up in my game now because I'm referring to Sam's baby as the Jizz.
No, I like it way better.
So that's way. I'm leveling. This is 7 levels over.
Someone says Sam named it Daddy. That's not. Yeah. I think Sam's Jizz is better.
I did think he said he was that they were considering naming it Zack, but I don't know if they did or not.
They didn't.
They didn't.
They didn't.
You told me that they were like maybe going to do that. I was like, yeah, that's cool, whatever.
They could still change it. You know, you could start like a campaign.
Maybe they will change it. Should I call him and ask him if he'll change it? Yeah,
you should start a campaign right now.
Call him on the phone, see if he'll answer.
All right, I'm calling.
And dude, he won't even answer my texts.
Yeah, he won't answer my. I don't think they've
responded to
all.
any text I have.
Yeah, he answered mine today.
They have COVID.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah, they have COVID.
I have a gimmick because he asked me for advice. I have a brother who's a doctor in baby stuff and the spread of disease. So I was like, well, I'll give you his advice.
Dude, he is in. He's in hell right now.
It's got to be so tough, man. I can't even.
Sam, hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
What's up?
Oh, nothing. We're streaming, and we were like, we should call Sam and see if he answers.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of it.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Idea for, or not your idea. I heard that idea that Alamo Drafthouse had going on with the pea soda thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't that killer?
Did you hear Darren? He said, wasn't that killer? Do you think it's killer or not?
What was killer?
My awesome idea about the pea.
Soda tube.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that was a real thing.
You thought that was a real thing?
The Alamo Drafthouse is doing.
With a catheter for people in a bottomless soda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're not sleeping a lot, yeah?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh my God.
Tell him your nickname for the baby.
Oh yeah. So is it offensive if I just refer to the baby as Sam's Jizz until you announce the name of the baby?
The baby's name is Walter.
Oh, it's Walter. Okay, there it is. Now we know. All right. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know if you wanted the world to know.
Sam, we have a better name.
How does he feel about Sam's Jizz, though?
Oh, it's really name? Oh, yeah, it's Sam's Jizz, yeah.
Sam's Jizz. Okay, so
Sam's Jizz.
All right, either one is acceptable. No worries. All good.
He's so accepting. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
now that Sam's a dad, he's way cooler. He's way looser.
We'll have to remember to ask him more things when he's only had a half hour sleep and feels good.
Yeah. So how much sleep have you had?
Like 6 days.
Sam, can you send me some money?
Well, did I tell you I had COVID? We got COVID immediately after leaving the hospital. So pretty tough because we couldn't get sleep and had to get sleep because we were sick.
Oh my God!
And also couldn't have anyone help us. And also, we didn't want to get our baby COVID. We have to be like masked up and disinfecting all the time.
The baby's in the garage.
Last night we worked out like a shift system where we got 6 hours each.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, good idea.
Oh man,
COVID, I couldn't like fucking wake up, so I can't imagine having to be up at like.
I don't know if you can hear Timmy or not, but he was saying that's probably not a great plan. He had some suggestion of how to do it better.
No, don't listen, please, Sam. Oh God.
I don't know. It's classic Timmy.
The problem with Timmy is he's always saying shit like that. He's always acting like he knows better than everyone.
Mm-hmm.
What a dickhead!
Yeah,
I can't believe he would
Sam,
say that.
Sam, can you hear me? Can he hear me at all?
Yeah, I can hear Darren.
He can hear Darren, but he can't.
Good. Sam, there's this great prank that you can play on Emily now that you have a baby. Whenever she walks in the room and you're alone with the baby, pretend that you are trying to breastfeed the baby yourself. And like when she walks in, go, hi, I'm just holding her. and just act surprised and do it like 3 or 4 times, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Well, Baron, I got 2 down. All right, so I'm way ahead of you, bud.
Oh, okay. So he's been doing
wow.
all right. Yeah, there you go.
It wasn't like a prank before, but I guess we can make it a prank.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you guys are doing. You sound like you're doing okay. I feel like I can say good job on everything and glad everything's going well, even though you have COVID. But it seems like you're fine, right?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Right.
That was the 2 of the hardest days of my life.
I'm kind of man.
Even harder than when we shot the genie sketch and you had to be painted blue.
I said 1 up.
1 up. Sorry, 1 up.
1 up, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But people are like, "Hey, I got COVID. It was fine. It was a breeze. This was not a breeze.
right.
This was not easy COVID."
I feel like you've probably had COVID worse than anybody.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
I can see that.
Okay, Sam.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
People have died, but what he's going through is pretty shit.
Worse than Herman Cain. Probably worse than Herman Cain,
Probably worse than Herman Cain. Well, all right. Well, before we're canceled, let's wish Sam well and
Sam, we love you.
For making fun of Herman Cain's death. Come on.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Pizza guy?
yeah, the pizza guy. Yep.
Pizza guy.
All right, dude. Well, I'm glad you guys are okay. I'm excited to meet Walter.
Your jizz.
Sam's. Thank you. I was going to say Sam's jizz, but I can't wait to see your jizz when you got it all closed and your jizz is talking and running around. Yeah. It's gonna be great.
I get why you went with Walter because it feels weird saying that you would meet my jizz when you've already met my jizz.
Well, yes. Okay. That was supposed to stay secret, but fair enough.
Does he dress the baby in a tube sock?
Yeah. Do you dress your jizz in a tube sock?
Oh, like Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the main outfit.
All right, dude. Cool, man.
All right.
Later, buddy. Congratulations.
I love you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
So we just
That's the most chill I've ever heard him.
I know.
Yeah, well, dude, he's probably fucking zombified, man. You know what I mean? Would be.
Well, good for Sam. Good for little Walter. All right.
So we just discussed it and we talked to Sam, but people are going to keep coming in and asking where's Sam. So for whenever that happens, I've thought ahead. So whenever someone says where's Sam, I'm just going to put that up.
Oh, look how dreamy Sam looks in that photo.
I found this super fucking hot picture.
Wow.
What is that from?
If he ever writes a book, that's the shot, bro.
That's the one on the back of the jacket for sure.
He does have great eyes.
I Googled Sam Brown comedian because when I Googled Sam Brown, it brought up some fucking politician. So I Googled Sam Brown comedian, and that was like one of the first pictures. I'm like, damn, boy, looking good. So,
wow.
Yeah, man. So there he is.
I feel like he hadn't had those like mutton chop things.
No,
for
that's
a long
probably an older
time.
picture, but fucking, he looks like a snack.
What I told you when I first met him, his hair was parted in the middle, right? It was kind of came down, and it was like bleached. And his name was Peanut Butter. That's like what we called him, was Peanut Butter for the first like 3 years of knowing him. Darren, was he Peanut Butter when you met him?
No,
he was
I have never heard that.
Yeah. He was
that dorm was wild.
When I met him, like people
He was Peanut Butter when you met him, Timmy, right?
Yeah, but I mean, no one called him that really. People are kind of done. I heard it a few times, but I don't think people called him that too much. At least not when he was around.
Oh, I literally like thought that's what he was called. Like I knew his name was Sam, but I thought like, oh, he likes to be called Peanut Butter. So I think I like introduced him to people and was like, this is Peanut Butter.
He was reinventing himself at college. It was like,
and he would wear a big green trench coat a lot, and he was giant. And I remember like my buddy John introduced us. I think I've said this on stream before, but John was like, Peanut Butter will kick people's asses. Like he is violent. I was like, cool.
Well, let's get him going here.
I was like, all right, I'm in. Let's fucking go.
Someone asks, hey guys, I'm replicating poop in fiction and would like to know all your techniques. Do you mean like on a video or something?
I don't even know what this is about. What are you talking about?
Somebody asked a question. I'm sorry.
Sam's in chat. He said Nate knows John.
Oh, that's
John Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so we went to high school with John, yeah.
Yeah. So did Sam get in a lot of fights in high school? Nate?
No, but I mean, I feel like...
Why would John say that? Why would John say Sam was violent?
Sam ended a lot of fights. Sam has a rage to him that, like...
Well,
like, stops everything. You know, like, Sam's actions can end any altercations.
A party or any sort of social gathering.
Lots of whitest kids writing meetings. Yeah.
I remember he almost got into a fight with some like Yankees guy back when he was drinking at a bar.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was like, yeah, let's go. The guy was like, never mind.
When was this? What year was this?
It was when you guys were in college. Or
probably
I guess after college because he's in a bar.
Probably 04 when the Sox were beating the shit out of the Yankees at the pennant.
Possibly.
You know?
But that was a funny one.
But I never did see him. I never saw him get violent, except one time he punched me in the ball. Sam, if you're in chat, remember that? Well, I was mad.
At a certain point, like, I'm the older brother, and, like, we could fight and stuff, and I was a bad older brother, you know? And, just pulling pranks and being a dick and, like, punching him and all older brother bullshit. And then at a certain point, though, it was like, I was like sick. I was like 150 pounds, and then Sam got like really big. Was like playing football, and I was like, "Oh, okay." The tide has turned. It was a sack tap. Sam says
it wasn't a sack tap. If it was a sack tap, maybe he's saying that because he had open hand. But I could open hand someone in the balls and lay them on the ground. Like that. It was too hard, Sam. Also, what are you doing? Why aren't you on the stream? You're just like lurking in chat.
I was just gonna say, it's pretty amazing that
watching the stream. Why aren't you on?
I was just gonna say, it's
Zoom.
like
He could jump.
It's amazing that Sam's not here, but we're still arguing with him somehow.
Yeah. Oh, holding my
just
baby.
Put the baby to the side.
Put the baby in the tub. Run a hot bath. Put it in there.
Listen to Zack. Do not listen to him. Just cover the baby with water. Let him chill out.
Any sexy, violent Sam stories?
The one where he put his hand on my dick and balls isn't sexy enough for you? Come on. What are we doing?
Hot shit.
Hey, Timmy, I thought of you today because I took my daughter to a Japanese rhythm arcade. Like, it was just all these Japanese rhythm arcades. It's basically Guitar Hero, like, in 50 different versions.
And the dancing ones?
Well, there's the dancing ones, but there's also, like, these washing machines, and you, like, tap, 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 tap all over, and it's crazy. I thought of you because just how much Guitar Hero you played.
On tour? Yeah. Loved it.
I remember I would always walk to the back of the bus, and Timmy would have the Guitar Hero strap right here, laying on his belly, and just like...
Laying on my belly?
Laying on his belly?
I always play that game standing up, because it sucks sitting down. You got to stand up for that game.
Yeah, that's true.
But, yeah, dude, I got really into Guitar Hero when it came out. I started going to Pianos, the bar we used to do shows at. Started having a Guitar Hero night, and I actually like competed. They had a competition, and I competed, and it was me versus this other dude for the championship, and that's how I met my friend Blake. We were like playing Guitar Hero back to back. It was the dumbest, fucking dorkiest thing, but yeah.
You loved it.
I loved every fucking second of it. Yeah, I don't care if anything's dumb or dorky. I'll like it anyways. Yeah, so.
I actually met a guy last night. He was in a band, and I was like, "What's your band?" He's like, "Freeze Pop," and I'm like, "Oh, Freeze Pop! I know them from Guitar Hero." And he's like, "Yeah, they made our career." Yeah, he's like,
they won a contest, right? They had a contest.
I don't know.
They had a contest, and two bands won the contest, and their song got into Guitar Hero. It was Freeze Pop, and then some like kind of garage rock, kind of Motorheadish kind of song. I forget the name of the band. Something barbecue, something. Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't know the name though.
It's Backyard Graveyard Barbecue. I'm almost there. Something like that. Graveyard Barbecue, maybe.
Somebody in chat's got to help you out.
Someone must know. Someone says, Zach, tell us the plot of your movie. You should just say no.
I will say no. Watch the trailer and then go in and be surprised.
I love the trailer.
Oh, thanks, man.
It didn't give anything away. I do. This is funny, though, because I always talk to Sam how, like, I always kind of have to do something annoying to Zach, and I know, like, I could, like, see your face. So it's like, I was like, hey, great trailer. And then the trailer I saw, the only one I could find had the SAP, not SAP, hearing impaired.
The subtitles, the caption.
But it, like, tells you, like, who's saying what. And it was baked into it, and I was like, it ruins it, but it was the only one I could find. So then I write to you, and I'm like, hey, unsolicited opinion, I don't think the subtitles...
that was just you trying to be annoying?
No, it's like a passive ability I have, and then I hit send, and I'm like, yeah, I knew that would be... I'm not actively, but I know I'm doing it, you know? It's like one of those things I can't stop myself from annoying you, but I do it every time.
Oh. I don't think you do it every time. That's funny, but... And that one, I was just... Yeah, go ahead.
I realized right away, like, afterwards, I was like, I wonder if there's another version of this trailer. And I, like, searched. I'm like, yep, I was looking at the wrong one. So
Yeah.
But, no, the trailer, it looks amazing. As a trailer boy that doesn't know anything. And horror movies scare the shit out of me. So I'm like, I'll see it, but I won't be happy about it. But I'll...
Well, you have to see it.
Yeah, I'll definitely see it. And I'll pay for it, too. How's that?
All right, well, thank you for that.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's big. That's big comfort.
Hey, yo.
Hey, oh my God. Hey.
But it does look scary.
You know, buy her a ticket.
I mean, dude, the only movies that Nate has paid for in his life are A, Titanic, B, Jurassic Park, C,
Top Gun 2.
Top Gun 2. I've heard that was a blast. That's what everybody.
Yeah, I hear it's good. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet either.
Do you guys walk out of movies much? I'm a big walker out of the theater kind of a guy.
Nah.
Really?
The chairs are too comfortable at mine. I just kind of fall asleep.
You don't want to see if the ship will right itself?
Sometimes you can just tell.
Like, what was the last movie you walked out of?
I can't say.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what can you say?
What if he's like Barbarian?
You walk out of?
Huh? Say again, Nate?
What's a movie you can say that you walked out of?
I walked out of Black Mass, that Johnny Depp gangster movie. I walked out of that.
They shot that in my neighborhood.
Oh, well, if I'd known that, I would have thought it was a good movie.
I never saw it. I
gotta stay here and see if I see Nate's house.
I walked out
of... sorry. I was going to say, did you see The Northman?
I did. I went to the premiere of The Northman.
I didn't pay for it.
Did you? I watched it on a plane, quickest you walked and out? I was waiting for that movie to end.
Yeah. Zack and I talked about it a lot. Right as the credits were rolling, I was like, I kind of complain about it.
Well, I can't say anything about The Northman because New Regency's made The Northman, and that's where they made my movie. So
it's interesting how your takes are less hot, and you can't say as many things because it affects business.
I didn't walk out of The Northman. I'll tell you that. Okay. That's not the movie I'm talking about that I walked out of recently.
What's the quickest?
I walked out of the
like
premiere.
2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. But the quickest I've ever walked out of a movie was probably Alice in Wonderland, the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, you went to that?
I didn't even see it.
I think I had one of those AMC cards. Remember when we had the AMC cards? So I was like,
I think I did that too.
I think like 15, 20 minutes in, I was like, get me out of here, man.
Dude, there's a part of that movie where Johnny Depp does like some crazy dance. Like it's like it's insane. Like when I think I walked out of it too.
Yeah.
If I was with
you. Is that movie where Johnny Depp has face paint and wears a weird hat?
That's Dead Man.
And I walked out. I also walked out of 2 Pirates movies, so yes, that's Johnny Depp.
I think you had learned your lesson after the first one you walked out of.
I was trapped. I remember I was like stuck somewhere, and there was a theater nearby the hotel I was like living in forever. So I walked over, and the only movie I could see was like one of the Pirates movies, and I was just like, hell. Because sometimes I'll go to these movies like Avengers, and it feels like I'm sitting in church where I'm just waiting for it to be over. I'm just bored out of my mind, and I'm just like, please, something. It's like I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm so bored sometimes at these the bigger kind of like It happens with Marvel a lot, where I'm just like, there's nothing here that's interesting.
I didn't like the new Thor.
I haven't seen it.
I didn't see that one.
I thought it was boring.
That's funny. So you walked out of 4 Johnny Depp movies. You just
three. Oh, 4. Oh shit, Black Mass. Yeah, 4 Johnny Depp movies. What the fuck? That's crazy. But the weird thing is, I love Johnny Depp. I think he's like so good. He's a talented actor.
His movie picking has fallen off considerably the last 20 years. So it makes sense because those are all newer Johnny Depp movies you're talking about. So
have you guys seen Moonfall?
No. Does the movie?
Yes, I have. And I would not have walked out of it. I saw it at Amy's house. And it was fucking amazing, dude. That movie's crazy.
I'm like preaching Moonfall to everyone that'll listen. That's like the worst movie I've ever seen. It's my favorite movie of all time.
It's a great, terrible movie. Although if I'll give you a run for your money. Have you seen The Book of Henry?
Oh, I've heard of that.
Nate, buddy, see the book.
Who's in that?
I gotta write these down.
It's Dean Norris from Breaking Bad. It's the kid from It who stutters in It. That kid. There's some other famous people. I can't remember who. But
is it on any streaming services?
It's from Colin Trevorrow, who directed like the Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
the Chris Pratt one, the first one, not the sequel, I think. But
and the third one, he made the first one and the third one that's out right now. Yeah,
it's cuckoo bananas, man.
I've heard it's really, really crazy.
I've also heard that the Snowman is like that. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that either, but I've heard it's like nuts.
Yeah,
like worth seeing just because of that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah,
I saw a Matthew McConaughey movie where he goes into a virtual world. That was really insane. What's that called?
That movie rules. What the fuck is the name of that movie? It is
Is it a recent movie?
Where it's like a neo-noir murder thing, and then at the end it turns out he's in a video game designed by his son.
Something.
Is this on like a boat?
Yeah, that is exactly what you mean. The boat one, right? Where she asked to kill her husband. That's what it is.
What is it called?
What the fuck is it called?
Chad, what is that movie?
We watched this on Trailer Boys. I remember being like, "This is weird."
Is it Sanctuary? Serenity.
Is it Serenity? There you go.
Flanger
I think that's it.
So that's another super bad, super good movie.
It's so bad, it's interesting.
Yeah, dude. Well, because the twist. I mean, the movie itself is like the whole time you're like, okay, whatever, and then the twist is like, what? It's just like.
Didn't you just give us the twist that he's in a video game?
Yeah, I did because fucking it's like 5 years old. Who gives a shit? Come on.
You just Rosie O'Donnell that, man.
I don't know, man. I mean, we're talking like a 4 or 5 year old movie, like.
Fair enough.
The Book of Henry. It's like a kid who's a robot.
Oh no! It's about like a kid who dies and he leaves a journal before he dies, and so the family's like going through his journal and they're like solving a crime. It makes no fucking sense. It's so crazy, but it's really it's worth it, man. It is wild.
Chad's asking, no, not Serenity like Firefly. The Firefly movie was called Serenity too. No, this is a different Serenity. So.
No, chat.
Sequel?
I didn't say it like that, man.
I did.
Leave? All right.
I said it like that. Zach, have you seen Vagabond? No, I have not. I don't know what that is.
Old French movie.
What's the worst movie you've ever seen in the theater?
Oh God. Well.
And that you would stick through. Like, I guess if you walk out, it's like you didn't see the whole thing.
I've seen so many terrible movies, man.
Alien versus Predator. That was fun though, because I was drinking in the movie theater.
I feel sometimes the worst movies can't, like, again, like Moonfall was awful, and I was like, yes, in the theater in IMAX, like standing up, like yes.
I'm with you, man. I was in on that movie. It is so stupid.
There's one part that is exactly like another movie he did, where there's like a thing skipping into another thing, and I was like, that's crazy that this just happened in this movie.
Yeah. It's like there was no watchful eye, no balance in that movie. The Happening, Kate Van Dyke. That might be one of the worst movies I saw in the theater. The Happening.
That the Plants one?
Yeah, the Marky Mark gets chased by plants.
Doesn't Marky Mark play like a scientist or someone who's supposed to be very intelligent?
Yeah.
Like he does not sell it. That's what I've heard.
Dude, that sounds. I can't watch him for that long. I can't watch Marky.
Marky Mark is. My parents like. called me a few months ago. They're like, we just saw this great Mark Wahlberg movie. I'm like, what? And he's like doing faith-based movies now.
Oh, yeah.
This Father Stew movie about a guy who's like drinks too much, then becomes a priest.
Rad Nuggets, yes, you got it right.
I saw what they were asking. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. So
you liked it?
Oh, it was all right. It was weird. Yeah, I like the short story better.
The Beach That Makes You Old was very funny. Yeah, that.
Man, I wanted to see that. That's just called Old, right? That one.
Yeah.
I mean, Beach That Makes You Old is one of the Hortown members. Yeah, it's a good username.
I'll see anything that M Night makes. I just think it's so fucking funny.
Observatron says, "Wow, Timmy's popping off. If Marky Mark was here, it would have gone down different." Do you guys get that joke? Because Marky Mark said that about 9/11.
Wait, he said if I was there, it would have been different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah, he would have saved everybody.
I would have punched him, and then I would have grabbed him and I put this guy in a headlock.
Now, there was a rumor I heard. I never found out if it was true or not. But there was a rumor I heard that there was actually a Jackie Chan film that was going to be shooting in that area around that time of 9/11, and then they rescheduled it. But it's like, okay, Jackie Chan being there, I don't know, Yeah,
maybe. If you could pick one action star to put on the plane on one of the 9/11, but all right, there's 2 planes, right, that go to New York. One goes to DC. So you get pick 3. Pick 3 action stars, and these are the actors.
And there's the 4th plane too that crashed in Pennsylvania.
Well, that one's out.
Well, people took care of that one. They made a movie about that one.
So
did they make a movie about that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
United
Did
93.
each plane get its own movie?
No.
Okay.
Catch up, Nate. Come on. All right. So 3 actors.
Okay. Now, did they have to be action stars at that time?
No. They could just be actors. They don't have to be action stars. For example,
I know, but whoever they are, did they have to have been working at the time, or could they be people from now?
They could be people from now.
Okay.
But I'm thinking like Michael Rooker. That guy's crazy. You want someone insane.
You're like
that guy will
doing, but I'm stopping this fucking hijacker right now.
Yeah, that was a good Michael Rooker. Yeah,
I love him.
He'd probably do something. Like, who would actually step up and like do something?
I think British martial arts star Scott Adkins, who's kind of a tough fucking dude, also, and kind of like a good old boy Brit guy, like soccer hooligan kind of guy. I think he would do it, and he could kick their asses.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Look him up.
Yeah,
he's got a big, beautiful, naked, hairy chest, and he's very good at fighting.
He's probably in like all of Guy Ritchie films.
No, he doesn't do any. No, he doesn't do Guy Ritchie films. He does like.
Deja Intendu says Jesse Ventura, and I think if you took Jesse Ventura at like peak buffness, like around Predator, bet your ass he would have done something.
Yeah, dude. They swipe him with a razor blade. He goes, "Pain don't hurt," and just like
I don't got time to bleed.
Yeah, that's his. Or maybe he says both. I don't know.
What about Ezra Miller?
No, Ezra Miller would just fucking join them. He would immediately just like help the hijackers.
Right. Like what?
He throws down though.
Right. Yeah.
Does he?
He's like a little wiener. We're talking about like you need some tough fucking dudes.
A little wiener? Jeez.
A little wiener. Shia LaBeouf.
Careful.
Shia LaBeouf is a good call. I think Shia LaBeouf would fucking scrap.
You just annoy them till they killed themselves. But like in a different way than what they did.
Who else? Who else would actually do something? Arnold, do you think
Schneider.
Arnold would?
Probably would.
Rob Schneider.
Would not.
Rob Schneider from SNL?
I was on a plane with him once. He didn't look like he was going to do anything. He's coming to Watertown.
Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe's a maybe.
I can see Russell Crowe. Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Good job.
All we need is to just think of all the famous Australian actors.
Dude, but you know what? On that note, though, Tom Cruise.
Mel Gibson.
Tom Cruise is, he's probably convinced he's like a fucking immortal warrior, and we'll go get him.
I'm gonna agree with Timmy because Tom Cruise does all the training for all that stuff. Remember he did with the gun, he's really quick with the hands.
Man. He learns so much stuff when he makes his movies.
No, Tom Cruise and Christian Bale, they would be like, I'll talk to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just think Tom Cruise is like, this isn't for me. This is other people do stuff that is unpleasant. I think that Tom Cruise's life of how many things he does that are unpleasant, I think is probably amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think that sentence that I just said makes any sense. You know what I mean? I bet he does very little other than working out. I bet he doesn't do very much unpleasant things.
Right. No,
I bet to him working out is pleasant. But he's got that.
Here's 3 really good suggestions from Chad in a row. Iko Uwais, you guys might not know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
He's an Indonesian martial artist from the Raid movies. That guy kicks fucking ass. So
yep.
You know that guy, okay. Ty Cobb, someone says you guys know who that was? The old baseball
Trump's lawyer?
No, Ty Cobb. He was a baseball player in like the 20s and 30s.
Also, Trump had a lawyer named Ty Cobb, so read the newspapers. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to read the newspapers because they're about Trump and I don't care anymore. Ty Cobb he would slide into base with his cleats up. He was a fucking hard.
How was that a good suggestion? He's not an action movie star.
No, he's not. But here's the
also sliding in with your cleats up doesn't mean that you're gonna like wreck hijackers.
Here's a good suggestion though. The next one is young Christopher Lee. Young Christopher Lee, like you talk about Christopher Lee from the 50s and 60s, because he was a fucking hardcore murdering spy during World War II. And so young Christopher Lee would have.
Well, that's what we need. We need more actors that have actually murdered people in the service. So
you know the story about Christopher Lee on the set of Lord of the Rings talking to Peter Jackson about the stabbing? Okay, so again, spoiler, but this movie's almost 20 years old. But Saruman whatever. He ends up in a scene where somebody's going to get their throat cut from behind, or get stabbed in the back from behind. Okay, and so he's involved in the scene, Christopher Lee, and so Peter Jackson like shoots it once, and Christopher Lee's like, no, that's not the sound that a man makes when he gets stabbed in the back.
Wow.
And then he told them because he fucking did it when he was like a sneaky murderer in World War II. So,
all right, Christopher Lee.
It made a fart sound when you pull the knife out.
Well, that's true. I told you that, Darren. That our friend, my old roommate, his dad used to stab people and laugh because of the fart sound the knife makes when it goes in and out of the stomach. He says they used to just fucking.
That's why I said that from that story.
Why someone should make a movie about that guy?
Wait. Who's the alcoholic actor who's in Gladiator?
Russell Crowe.
No. But close. The older guy.
Phoenix.
No.
Oh, I know who you mean. And he's in. I have a werewolf movie that he's in from the.
What's his name?
60s. God damn it.
He's drunk on all these talk shows. It's
Oliver Reed. Oliver Reed.
Oliver Reed is going to handle his business on that plane.
If we're going older,
fucking way.
If we're going older, then you got to put Charles Bronson on that plane. Charles Bronson would fucking destroy those guys.
Well, that's the thing. You go far back, all these actors were in World War II, and they're all just like, I know what I'm doing.
Have you ever seen a picture of Charles Bronson at his prime? Like that guy was he had that crazy, really scarred workman, crazy face with the mustache, right? But that guy was fucking jacked.
He was really jacked, but he's really small though.
Yeah, but he'd kick the shit out of those guys. But yeah, all those dudes like Telly Savalas, Charles Bronson, Clint Eastwood in the 60s. Yeah, all those guys are. Yeah.
What about Andre the Giant?
Yeah, but he's kind of slow, wasn't he?
He would just be wasted.
But I feel like he could get up and they could stab him all they want. And he would just grab them and just be like, "You're not doing," he would just get it.
I didn't do that.
Oh, people are saying Hulk Hogan now. Yeah, Hulk Hogan from the 80s, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe
a fighter though.
Maybe.
I mean, I know they're good.
Ultimate Warrior.
Steven Seagal would do nothing. He would sit there and cry like a bitch.
I mean, dude, a keto. I mean. Yeah.
Terry Crews, maybe.
Chuck Norris, possibly.
Chuck Norris? I think actually Chuck Norris might do something. Yeah. I bet he would. I bet Chuck Norris would fucking step up.
What about Harrison Ford? Harrison Ford made a movie about fucking killing everybody on the plane when they tried to take it up. So,
No.
Harrison Ford. Kurt Russell? Nah.
No. I love me some Kurt Russell, but I don't see it.
Yeah, me too. I think he's he's awesome, but not quite there. There's Fred Williamson I could see fucking doing.
I don't know who that is.
He is a big blaxploitation and action movie actor from the 70s and 80s, but he was a former football player. And you've seen, if you saw him, you'd recognize him. He's always has a big mustache and a cigar. Jim Brown was very similar. They could both fuck it up. Someone keeps saying The Rock. Okay, sure, The Rock. I don't know.
The Rock, sure. All right, we're done. And Vinnie Jones, yes, that's the last choice I see that. I'm like, yep, that's a good one.
Wait, hold on, though. This is a funny answer. Someone said put Gigi Allen on that bitch.
Gigi Allen would be like, we're killing everybody on this.
Yeah, he would just,
Yeah. All right.
Like he'd be into going down on the plane, though. He'd be like, "Let's do it."
Yeah, he would.
He's like, "Let's go down on the plane. Whose pee can I drink though while we're going?"
Yeah.
So.
Lizzo. Gulio says Lizzo.
Lizzo. Okay.
What else?
Anybody been watching Watch Out for the Big Girls? Lizzo's show?
No.
Oh, guys. Disappointed. I don't know. It's just, I haven't
Face
watched
you made, though. Anyone
Nobody?
watching this?
Really, no one. Wow. Okay, wow.
You know what I watched last night? Hadn't seen in a long time. I believe Sam is the one who originally told me to watch this because it was good, and he was right. It is Wild Things.
Wow, yeah.
Fucking great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a
I have not. I haven't seen it since college. I saw it in college in a theater.
Especially the last half an hour of that movie is just.
I remember I went to see that in the theater with my friend. Who I just met. It was like the first week of college, so I didn't know anybody. So I was met this dude, and we were like, "Hey, want to go see Wild Things together?" And so we go, and we're sitting down, and we're watching the movie, and it gets to the threesome. Right? It's pretty steamy. There's it's like Nev Campbell and Matt Dillon and what's her name?
Denise Richards. Yeah.
Denise Richards.
Oh, yeah, Denise Richards.
The boobs are coming out, and it's super steamy. And my friend just at that moment when it's at its peak, he just gets up and walks out of the theater. And I was like, what the fuck? I honestly, I don't think I even talked to him again. I didn't have a cell phone. This was before cell phones. So I was just he's gone. Okay. And then I didn't see him for another week or two. And by that point I'd found new friends and shit. Right. I was I've always wondered. I was did he get too horny?
But
is he religious and he's offended? I'll never know.
Call him right now.
It's so weird because also okay, so plot wise, that's where the movie fucking takes off, right? So that's weird. But also it's a pretty hot scene. So it's weird for someone to be no, thank you.
I love how Timmy's that's when the plot takes off.
Well, it is though. It is though. I mean, obviously it's there's sweet.
The plot gets rock hard right there.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's just
when I was young watching that, I never thought oh, here's the plot.
Well, I'm saying that I watched it yesterday though, as someone who's broken inside and can't, just I don't care about nudity anymore. Just okay,
What was that? Did Margaret like that scene?
She thought it could have been lit better, but
That's Margaret.
She's you can't justify this key light here. There's no possible source for the key.
I mean,
I hate that.
I know this was about 25 years ago, Dad, but didn't they have better light to really make Denise's areolas pop? I'm I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's Dad, the 50K is right off fucking frame.
You know what though? This is just, it's tragic. Me raising her a fucking nerd, because she's when we watch movies, she's did you notice that was all one take? Or all one shot? I'm oh no, cool.
Is this 1917? What movie are you talking about?
No, just in different movies when they'll have a
The Revenant.
Shot.
Okay, good.
No, not the whole movie, but I mean just certain scenes, So
have you guys seen that movie Victoria, by the way, which is all truly one shot, not 1917 where there's
hidden
edits, but
is that the Russian one? No, I'm thinking of Russian.
It's German. It's a German movie.
I've heard of it.
It came out 2-3 years ago. No, it's 3 years old. Oh. Dude, it is phenomenally good.
Oh, there's people in chat.
Victoria.
What's it about?
It's about a Spanish woman who's in Berlin and she doesn't know anybody, and she meets at a nightclub these 4 guys, and I don't want to say much more because I don't want to ruin it, but it is one of the most amazing things I've seen in years. I thought
since it's one take, one shot, is it real time?
It's real time.
Okay.
And they shot it. I think they shot it three times because it goes it's big. It's a big movie. It's great. Watch it.
Yeah, I was watching Hard Boiled last night, the old John Woo action movie. They have some pretty amazing one-shot stuff, and but my brother's with me. He's what about 1917? I'm well, yeah, that was probably fake, though, right? I'm sure it was fake. Right?
There's cuts all over 1917.
It's when you watch,
you can tell.
That's one of the first things they showed me in film school was Alfred Hitchcock's film Rope, which is supposed to be one shot, but you can tell when it cuts. It cuts 7 times.
But that's because he had to. The reels were only
right. Well, that's good. He
had
to. If Hitchcock was around for digital stuff, he'd be doing some fucked up shit, you know.
Well, Hitchcock really wanted. He was like frustrated that he couldn't make more violence and put nudity in his movies.
Sure.
Like he wanted to be more hardcore.
That makes sense. He was kind of a weird guy. He had some interesting obsessions, and him making movies now it'd be pretty wild. I think he probably would have loved wild things. You know what I mean? Like that was his shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. The twist.
I think he was really into
boobs,
feet.
The fucking he would love all that. You know?
Yeah.
He'd just be sitting there like, never walk out.
Yeah. He would make the whole movie in his head. So he would like storyboard the whole movie and like work out exactly every single angle, blah, 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 that was going to be so thoroughly in pre-production that by the time they were ready to shoot, he was bored. He was like, now comes the most boring part of making movies, the actual photography. He hated it. Like, I've already made this movie now, and now I just got to go do it. Really interesting.
Jumpstart my fart in chat, which is a great handle. They say he would have been a big fan of Trauma. Yeah, maybe, I don't
know about that.
Over the top, but also the thing is though, it's like he really liked a well-crafted script and a well-crafted story, which
yeah.
How about
that? Timmy, are you doing fan art tonight?
Yeah, I got fan art ready to go. There's some cool ones. There's some good stuff. There's actually only 2 drawings. There's a bunch of weird shit. It's good.
Maybe do it. I'm gonna have to hop off a little early today,
right.
Guys.
You mentioned that. Yeah, we can do fan art. So Nate, I'm going through an OBS, so I can just put fan art on my screen, and then can you just make my screen bigger? How do you? You're already ready.
I think I can do that.
You know what you're doing. Okay, let's get into fan art.
There's been a lot of gifted subs tonight.
Oh, hey,
really?
We should do thank yous.
Oh yeah,
Timmy,
do that real quick. Do that real quick. What?
Maybe I can do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Read some donos. Worm for dono, everybody. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I don't think I have any. I don't have any donos on my thing. Something's wrong with my shit.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see any donos, but there are just a lot of gift subscriptions.
A lot of gifts.
Oh, maybe we didn't get any donos.
Yeah, there's no new donos right now. It's okay.
Well, thanks for everyone who gifted. Grimword, thank you. Ed Token, appreciate you. Girl Brains.
Thank you, guys.
F Token, I got it wrong. And that was old. That's a week old. All right, throw them up there, Timmy.
All right, cool. So wait, let me go back. Oh, God damn it. Let me go.
I really want that shirt.
I know. Where are we? Okay, here's the first one.
Hold on.
This is another RC Glow. And
I think I have a filter on here that's making it chrome it out. There we go.
You got it now?
Got it now.
Okay. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so there's a RC Glow by 69 Fat Boy 420. Which is beautiful. Hitchcock would love that screen name.
69 Fat Boy 420.
I miss my kids 420.
Something. So I did a Zucchini Boys last week where I tried to make my daughter a very complicated birthday cake, and it fell apart right at the end of the stream. It was dripping, and so we were talking about drip and swag. So someone made this, and they actually said you can order it from them as a magnet.
Amazing.
So I kind of want to.
Cool.
And by the way, people were asking that I stopped the stream before I fixed the cake because it was going on forever and I was having problems. So I threw the cake out. My mother made a treasure chest cake the next day perfectly, probably in her fucking sleep because she's very good at it. So these guys are working on a little PVC figurine of Trevor's character from The Road to Whoretown. He was an Ewok cowboy named Tug Nug. So Chris Daly and Leah Burns worked on this. That's amazing.
Dude, that game was a fucking shit show.
It was such a shit show because
I wasn't there for that one, right?
No, you were in. You were shooting Barbarian, but
Trevor made it so insane.
Oh, it did.
It was. I was just like, well, then I'm just gonna be a cucumber.
Yeah, it was like going even more off the rails than he did for the Dungeons and Dragons thing. Because his character was a magic user, and he had a certain spell he would use where you could choose what the beams that shoot out of your hands look like. And he's like, well, can they be healing potions? I'm like, no, they can't be anything. It's like, what do they look like? It just was that kind of discussion every 3 seconds.
He didn't get it.
I think Sam said there's an episode he still has to edit, but
yeah.
It's just tough right now.
Well, and I would love to do something like that again. I feel like I'm ready to, but I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. So this is a whole story. So Christmas 54321 on Reddit said, I left this message at the top of a mountain in a lockbox, and I hope a doll licker finds their way to Mount McCausland.
There's no fucking way a doll licker is going to find that.
Look at this. Look what, I
hope one does, though.
This is so cool. So she's putting it in this thing, and they're left it on this mountain somewhere.
That's so
Somebody just opens it up and it says, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Just climb this mountain.
Yeah,
this box is being rude to me.
Like, look at it. From the looks of it, it's a pretty tall mountain. So you get up there, you're like, okay, cool. I can enjoy this mountain. Oh, what's in this box?
Oh
Go
my
fuck
God.
yourself.
That's so funny.
I love that.
I love it.
What else?
Where is that mountain?
I don't know. Mount McCausland. We can look it up.
Look it up.
Mount.
I bet it's in Colorado.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
I bet you're right.
Washington. That would have been a great second guess.
Oh, I just hiked in Washington last week.
You were just in Washington State?
Yeah, I just hiked. Look at this. Hang on. Let me see. Let me show you guys the summit that I fucking crested here. It's gonna blow your freaking brain. I guess you can't see it. It's too small. Never mind. I'll do it another time.
Mountain?
But it was wild. It was really cool.
Do you know which mountain?
Put it on Instagram. What?
Which mountain?
I don't remember.
It was called.
Because I used to live around there. So
I don't remember.
Mountain. I don't know. It was a mountain.
Yeah.
When I lived over there, you kind of, when you live in that area, you like learn what the peaks are. So
Well, I don't live there.
I'm just asking. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
God, guys.
What are we? Okay. So it's really funny when I get mad. Okay. So here's Dragon J06. This is a couple weeks ago, but that's a really good drawing of.
Now, what is this? What is this of? What is this?
I don't know.
Some kind of a
I think
garbage
this was
man?
no, it was like a human giant sketch.
Oh, human giant. Oh, they're funny.
Yeah.
All right.
I like them.
Oh no, it says right there. What does that say? Sex
Dragon J.
Rabbit.
robot.
Sex rabbit.
Oh, sex. Oh, it's a sex robot. Okay, that's cool. Wow.
I wonder if they ever wrote a song about that.
I wonder what he does. Interesting. I love it. That's pretty good. Looks great.
Okay. Oh, this one needs some explanation. Okay, so my daughter wants to get a bearded dragon, and it's a lizard, kind of looks like an iguana. We're gonna get one, and we decided to name it Roy Von Bacon, King of Laserball. It's a joke from Fifth Element, and we thought it'd be funny to name a lizard that. So I mentioned that on Twitter, and of course somebody fucking laser engraved a nameplate that they're going to send us when we finally get the lizard, Roy Von Bacon, King of Laserball. So this is from a few months ago, but then the other day, they're like, hey, I made a better one.
Wow.
So that's the guy for there's like a guy they show for like a second.
I remember that.
Element.
He like throws the gun.
Like, that's Roy Von Bacon, King of Laserball. So yeah. Anyways, it's beautiful and it's wonderful. 5-finger banana hammock. Thank you. Here is so Imaginary King. It's their birthday, so happy birthday to Imaginary King. And they made the fucking pig number 3571 from that breakfast.
Love it.
Awesome.
Sketch.
Love that.
That sketch. That's one I hadn't thought of, and then they posted this birthday cake, and amazing.
Yeah, is that sketch funny?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
You know what's weird though is there was another Reddit post this week in the Whitest Kids Reddit that was also referencing the pig thing. So it's weird. Like I haven't thought about it in years, and there are 2 people talking about it this week. So I like it. So Lady Petunia, Darren, you were not the last self-suck, but we've somehow got on a tangent where I was trying to find out if Nate has a crush on me because I have a crush on him. So Lady Petunia made this note. Nate?
Was that what you're trying to find out if I had a crush on you?
Well, if you liked me, because I like you.
I like you, Timmy. We can make it happen.
So you would check yes.
Yeah, we'd make it wet.
All right. I like that. And then, Fool of a Fuchs has made this shirt and then a few other ones.
I really want this shirt.
Yeah, it's really great.
It's really great.
Please give me some.
Because just people on the street, they read it and be like, what?
Yeah, it'd be so confusing.
And if anybody ever gets it, you're like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then you say, go fuck yourself, doll licker. And they're like, wait, I I don't watch the streams or I just know the show. What are you talking about?
Then they'd be like, "Were you that asshole who left that note on that mountain?"
Why are you taunting me?
I've been searching for you for 7 years.
That was so mean. I got all the way up
whole
there.
day.
I got all the way up there. Me and my wife. We were all together. It was so nice. We're gonna have a picnic lunch. We open this box. Anyways, that's it. So there's fan art. Have a good summer.
Have a good summer. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, good job,
dude. It's gonna be 100 degrees here in England on Monday.
Oh,
has it ever happened before?
We're getting that tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I think the record is 103.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are people freaking out? Is the news just
like
pensioners are encouraged to stay indoors?
Yeah.
It's
gonna be a drippy drop all day on Monday.
It'll be a right spot, a hot drippy drop, isn't it?
Last time I was in London, there was like
ACs here. There's like no air conditioning.
Oh man,
like
really?
Nobody has an air conditioner. Not in any building. Not in any flat. So that's why they're really
It's just not.
What a bunch
you
of
don't need
fucking morons, bro.
Why don't they have it?
Like buy one for like one day of the year, I guess.
Why do they not have it?
Because it's always cool here. There's like always like a breeze. We're on an island.
Right.
It's like always breezy and yeah. It's kind of like Northern California. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Zach. You were saying something.
No. But so then, what do people do if it gets to be extreme heat? And can you go to like a movie theater? Do they have air conditioning in movie theaters or things like that? Or
yeah,
no? They do.
Yeah.
So like some commercial buildings have temperature control.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Just residential place. Nobody has ACs.
Did you guys ever read Infinite Jest? Read that book?
I have it. And
ooh, I tried. I got
it.
about a third of the way through it.
Didn't like it?
No, I did like it, but life got busy and I never got back to
it's
it.
1,000 plus.
Right. And it's 1,000
those sentences that were like
Yeah.
several pages.
It's not 1,000 pages the way a Stephen King book is 1,000 pages. It's like 1,000 fucking hard pages, like at least I thought when I started reading it. I did it as part of a book club with some friends and everybody else fucking quit. They're like, I don't want to read this. Oh my God, look at him.
Oh, he's the best. He's the best. He's pissed because he wants his food. It's dinner time.
Dinner time.
He's like, Dad, come on, Dad.
Darren had his cat on. You had your puppy. That's why when we get that lizard, then I'll bring Roy Von Bacon on. And everyone will be like, look at the lizard.
Can you hold the bearded Can you hold one?
Yeah. It's like this big. You can hold a bearded dragon. Like an iguana. Smaller. Yeah.
It's not gonna
get
fuck
a dog
you up.
and a dog named Larry. That's the two pets we're gonna get: Roy Von Bacon and a dog named Larry. Any kind of dog. I'm gonna get a rescue.
Zach's dog looks like a comic strip dog, though. Like it doesn't look like a real dog.
He looks like
he's like a little cartoon.
Yeah, he looks like Snowy from the Tintin comics.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is it?
He's like a Chihuahua.
What?
He's like his mom was like. I don't know. He was the only dog in his litter that didn't look like a short-haired Chihuahua. So his name was Ogre.
So
he's the only one with long hair.
One of his parents was a terrier? Is there a terrier in there?
God loves a terrier.
Yeah,
he's so fucking
looks
good.
like there's terrier.
It really looks like a terrier. Look at your fucking face. Oh my God. That is, you know what that is? You know what that is? That's fucking premium content right there. That is fucking. Oh, now he's dancing.
Get him an agent.
I should,
That's
right?
a model dog.
I swear to God, it's like if we got him an Instagram page, like I think he'd blow up, dude. He's crazy.
He would. He's such a unique looking dog.
Man. I know. What would be a good name for it?
His page?
Augie's Drippy Dick.
No, don't listen to me.
Look at this. This is why I have to wipe it.
Hold on.
His dick hair is so long. That's an impressive length of dick hair.
Well, that's why it has to get wiped a little bit.
When Augie graduates high school, we have a reception for him, and you have like a slideshow. Someone's going to put that in there. And he's going to find out that you showed his dick on internet TV, and he's going to be
Augie the doggy. Instagram.
Embarrassed.
I thought about that. Augie the doggy.
I was gonna say Augie in the city, but yeah.
Is dog dick really TOS? I don't think dog dick's TOS.
No.
It's dog penis.
Only if you make it come out.
You mean like red lipstick? Is that what you're talking about? I suppose.
Then they're gonna be like, all right, that's enough, guys.
Someone says Zack, your dog 100% already has an Instagram.
Right, but we don't ever post to it. I guess he does have one.
Wait, he does? That's serious?
I think he does. If you follow I don't even know how to find it. I wonder if I follow it. Let me search real fast. It might be Augie Good Dog.
Someone says in chat, Hedgesicle says Augie Good Dog. So whoever that is.
I always love when people forget their social media like passwords and they just start a new one and then they have like one, it's like the same photo.
Oh yeah.
And they just keep, it's like.
Yes.
Augie Good Dog.
There we go.
How many posts does he have?
182 followers.
182 followers. Everybody get on it, dude.
Yeah, I was going to say he's about to get 183.
Augie the doggy is better though.
Augie _good dog is what we're doing. All right, get on board.
Underscore.
I think marketing should take a whack at that.
What?
Augie _good dog.
Oh, that's marketing. Augie, good. Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness.
How often does he post?
Sarah handles it. I don't know how much he posts.
I was gonna say maybe it was her the description. Professional snack.
All his posts should be like where he peed on a tree. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
Check
just
out
wet
this
spots.
dump I took.
That's a different account. That's a different account.
Yeah.
You know what, man?
Dinner time.
The latest one is from November 1st. So you got.
It's been a while. All right, well, but I feel like we're gonna get some of the folks from Moortown are gonna start following. So
yeah, I think
we'll start updating. Get a little more aggressive.
And I would like to make one suggestion that I didn't see. I didn't look at all the photos yet, but one photo where he's wearing sunglasses, I think, is a good idea.
Oh, like we should do one.
Like that too.
Yeah,
we have some clothes for him over here.
You've got clothes. Dude, get him in his clothes. Let's get this going. Okay. You put that dog in clothes, that Instagram's you can fucking retire, man. You don't have to write any more horror movies. That's gonna be fucking meal ticket, right? You get that dog in a little shirt.
I think you make money off Instagram.
I want to see that dog in a suit.
Get advertisers and shit. No, here's the deal, Darren. Augie's going to become an influencer. That's what they call,
I follow so many dog influencers. I just half my feed is dogs, is celebrity
it's so
dogs.
Weird now, like being a parent to a child during the internet age is strange because you'll be going to the toy aisle at Target and there'll be stuffed animals, and the stuffed animals will be like, here's it'll be a stuffed animal of a dog from an Instagram page. You know what I mean? Like they have toys and shit of that are fucking social media celebrities. It's very strange. Goat Station says animals make social media bearable. Yeah, it's true.
Instagram can't remove dog dicks. Just saying. I don't know what that means, Beans.
Deathlong217 says, not gonna lie, Zack never struck me as a little dog in clothes kind of guy.
I would agree, though.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's true. That's
but
very
true. But then you
true.
meet the dog, and the dog changes you inside.
Yeah.
I never would have picked out a little lap dog. Like if I was going to get a dog, I would have wanted like a mid-size to a larger dog. But when I met Augie, it was one of those things where it was like fucking instant. It was like he was in his cage. It was like all these dogs were freaking out in all these cages and having like anxiety, and he was just like totally mellow. And I stuck my finger in the cage, and he just like rubbed against it, and it was like I was like, try and tell me I'm not taking my dog home. It was like instant. It was like, this is my dog.
That's what they say.
Yeah, it was weird. I've never felt that instant certainty about anything, but I was just like, that's my dog.
That is so fucking cute, man. That's a great story.
Did they try and stop you? They were like, sorry, that one's already been claimed. And you're like,
I would have stolen him. I legit would have stolen him.
Stab someone in the eye, like, I want this fucking dog.
Love makes
No, they didn't give a shit. They were like, take him on a walk. They didn't even ask for like a collateral.
You're like, no, I'm taking him home.
Yeah.
That's what you call a meet. That's a meet cute, right? That's what they call it in the movies. It's a meet cute. The way you met Augie.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to hop off sooner than later. I'm sorry to say.
What else do you want to do? Oh, hey, do we have any Mars updates? I guess we should have asked. Well, is Sam still the best one for that info? Or
Sam is definitely the guy for that. As far as I know, they're still chugging away. I think September is looking good for it should be done in September. I don't have any more updates since 2 weeks ago when I was last on this stream, but I know that like we got an invoice, we paid it, like it is moving. We have not like stalled out or anything like that. I wish I had like cool things to show, but we just don't.
I don't think Sam has been in. He was going to the studio like every day and coming there in all parts of it. But since like
since his jizz,
his jizz grew. He nurtured the jizz.
His jizz got bigger.
Wow. Hey, there's some donos. You want to do them, Z, before you leave? You want me to do them?
Let me worm for dono here.
You got it, man.
Here we go. Cosmo Bubbles says Zack is killing it tonight, and I have to agree with him. Thank you, Cosmo Bubbles. Hyphenpotamus in the city says, I had COVID last week and deliriously watched hours of the VOD, so thanks for helping me keep my sanity. Also, Darren, I love your cat.
Oh,
thank you.
Darren, was that Judy? Was that Judy that was on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jude.
Easy Buddy 88 donated, said, when are we going to get Zack on Trailer Boys? I don't know. When are we?
Well, it's a new paradigm of Trailer Boys. Timmy will be stepping in as the regular. Zack, open invitation whenever you want. If there's a theme you're looking for, we'll get you.
Well, I think we should do horror.
Yeah,
horror is kind of broad though. Some of the themes we've done have been very. They're not like that genre related.
Really specific.
Okay.
We did one. I think one of our better episodes was Sam just threw out like movies where things come alive. And horror ended up being a ton of those.
Right,
and then we saw like one of our, I think it might be our only perfect score trailer for I think a German movie called The Lift. And it was about an elevator that comes to life. And it was amazing. It was amazing.
Oh,
it was evil.
It's not, I know of that movie. It's not German. It's like Netherlands. It's Dutch or something. Anyways.
Interesting. Hyphenpotamus in the city donated again, said, here's another dono for shamelessly showing off Augie. I'm Hedge Sickle in chat, so you're welcome for helping you re-find his Instagram. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for
Trailer
donating.
Boys, though, just because it was brought up, we won't be doing one tomorrow. There's just a bunch of like housekeeping to take care of. The season is still going on, but we just need to do a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff with the database. And then Timmy, I think maybe next Sunday we're looking at.
I'm down. I'm down for one episode. So do we have a...
What episode are you on for Trailer Boys?
Total or in the
season?
Oh, in the season, I'm not sure. We just barely squeaked out the tournament, which was pretty crazy.
What is the tournament? How does that work?
We do a head-to-head tournament where the people in the season standings, because everyone gets points, we'll do a tournament once a year where it's head-to-head, no themes. It gets pretty crazy. So we have a season winner, and then we have a tournament winner. So you would love it.
Someone just asked where Sam was, so there's that again.
Darren, you could be on our show, too.
Yeah. Should do it, man.
Because now Sam's not here. It's like the timetables are whenever you guys are available.
Yeah, and I'll just.
But yeah, you're not gonna go. You're not gonna go on earlier for Trailer Boys, just for me.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Isn't Trailer Boys traditionally like 3 hours long? Because I don't know if I can handle that.
I can't.
There's a lot of preamble that we get into. It's a lot of times it's like the first time Sam and I have talked all week. So like the first hour of the show is like us catching up.
But I don't want to.
Guys, I have to hop off. I'm so sorry, but great to see you all. Thanks, everybody.
Later, dude.
Bye, chat. Love you, dudes.
Bye, Augie.
Bye.
Nate, what was I saying? Oh, I don't want to catch up with you. So we can skip all that.
You and I talk more than Sam and I talk, so we already know.
I don't want to.
Do I need to bring trailers to movies?
No,
that's the best. You just watch them and you rank them and you rate them.
Darren, the people bring the trailers. We pick a theme. People submit the trailers, and then we judge them, and the audience judges them, and we add the score. And so the highest trailers win that week, and so there's a season, and it continues, and there's tournaments and winners and stuff. And I think you win a strand of Nate's beard, and he mails it to you.
I should do that. I don't have the the trophies yet, but we do send out some trophies.
Do you really?
Happen. Yeah, we send out some trophies. I think this year I'm going to make the trophies though.
Getting the trophies. By the way, it is easy nowadays to get yourself a custom trophy with anything you want on it or a nameplate.
Yeah, the thing is, it comes out of my own pocket, so I'm not going to drop like $100 because we send out like participation awards.
I've gotten trophies modified. Like it's like $20. You can do it.
Well, I'm looking for like weird stuff to make into trophies. I think Panwall in season 1, I had a sculpture of 2 hands shaking, and then I got some gold leaf and I gilded them, and so that was Panwall's season trophy. Flanger won season 2, so he'll be getting something along those lines. Big Row 1 won the tournament, so he'll be getting the big trophy. And then, talking about the time zones is doing the show, Darren, a lot of the Trailer Boy fam, Goobywood, are from your time zone. They're UK people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, and so they stay up crazy late then.
Crazy late,
guess.
Yeah.
To watch. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's up to you guys. If you guys are down for it.
We could do an afternoon one.
I can't come on for 3 hours, though. That's
right.
for sure.
I mean, I can't either. If it starts at 9, I'm like, Rrr. By the end of it, I'm always like, okay, guys, what? I don't care. Bye. So.
Yeah, that's why I get so quiet on these streams is because it's like I get up at 6 a.m. and so, it's like past midnight. But I do my best, guys. I promise.
What time do the girls go to bed?
Like 9:30, something like that.
Would be 4 p.m. my time, I think.
Yes. But I'm 5 hours ahead of you.
He's 5 hours ahead. Yeah, you guys are right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Timmy with the math.
So with the trailer, do people just like put on, give you like the worst trailer? Like really bad
I like
movie?
the worst trailers. I like bad movies.
So, like, for example, Darren, when we did martial arts, we did it twice, actually, because there's so many suggestions. But, some people just suggest martial arts movie themes. Now, that might mean some weird old Shaw Brothers Kung Fu movie. It might mean, I've just found my pin of that today. That's so weird, Nate. I have mine sitting right here. Anyway, so it might mean that. Or, it might be an old Kung Fu movie. It might be Karate Kid. It might be some Jackie Chan films. Like, whatever sort, like, at least fits the theme to enough of a degree. They'll submit it. And then we kind of talk about it. How much, we'll give the trailer a certain amount of points. And that doesn't mean, that can mean whatever you want. Like, if you think the trailer's funny, if you think the movie looks crazy, if you think the movie looks good, it's like, whatever, So
I like really bad movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate's...
That seems like a lot of fun.
Nate's wrong all the time. Like he said,
Trailer Boys is going to be interesting with just me and you.
Right. No, but dude, here's the thing is I let people have their opinions, but you said something during the martial arts things that made me die so much inside.
You take it so seriously.
My family stopped talking to me because they could tell something was wrong. And Nate said that his favorite martial arts movie is The Karate Kid. And I was like, you
said that.
Fucking kidding me. No, you said that I said that, but you said that you
go to the clips.
No,
go to the clips of the show.
No, listen
and you'll see Timmy saying that he thinks it's the pinnacle of karate movies.
Nate said that Karate Kid's his favorite martial arts film or something like that, and I repeated that, and then so he took a clip of that and put it on Reddit as me saying that Karate Kid's my favorite martial arts movie. Which to me,
I didn't say that.
Like a lot of people do, but how did it happen though? But you told me that you think that movie's really good. I was like, well, it's a good movie, but I said, I don't know if I'd call it a martial arts movie because it's like, it's like white guy karate, but I don't know. Anyways, it's going to be interesting because Nate and I, because Nate's a jerk and I'm a different kind of jerk. And so it's going to be.
Because I don't take it seriously. I don't I don't have any insight. Either, Timmy knows all the shit.
Well, for that topic, I did, but like, there's going to be shit I don't know anything about. And here's the thing, too, is that people, just like on these streams, people always make this assumption that I'm actually upset. No, like, I don't care about anything. I'm over it.
I don't care.
No, dude, I'm like,
I don't care about 40s.
anything. I'm a 40-something single dad. Like, I don't give a shit about anything.
I
know
what
I
mean?
mean?
Like, so you didn't give a shit about that cake that you made.
Yeah, exactly. I threw it in the goddamn garbage. As a fat guy who lives alone, I could have eaten it. It was still going to taste good. It was just a mess, but I didn't eat it.
But you just didn't give a shit.
I don't give a shit, man.
Fuck you, Kate.
Anyways, but I like to, give people shit. Anyway, so
The Matrix is the best martial arts movie ever made.
Sure.
Wait, look at Timmy's face.
Yeah, I know his face.
No, this is the thing is the Matrix has like legit martial arts credibility though. You know, for sure. It's got real good choreographed scenes in it for sure.
Yeah, he learned that jujitsu, right?
Yeah. I know kung fu. You know?
Timmy is like, I'm cool.
I don't actually care.
I'm chill.
You didn't think that. I don't care. Excuse me. But yeah.
What's your favorite kung fu movie, martial arts movie, Darren?
Well, I don't really know a lot. So, but I did watch The Raid. And does that count?
Oh yeah.
What's better, The Raid or The Raid 2?
Well, it depends. I think here's the cool thing about those two movies is they're so different because The Raid 2 is what he wanted. It was the director wanted to make first, but it's a very expensive undertaking. So then he made The Raid, which is a single location, not single location, but it's all takes place in that one apartment building. And so, how The Raid is like continuous holy shit for like an hour and a half and it's over.
Mm-hmm.
The Raid 2 is basically Heat, only with martial arts in it. It's like 2.5 hours long, and it's a lot of drama.
A lot more guns.
Politics. There's more guns, but there's a lot of fighting in it and some great fighting. And but it's a totally different kind of movie. There's this shot they do that I always talk about that I think is just so crazy is there's a great car chase in it. And there's a shot, it's one shot where the camera starts outside of the car by the driver's window, right? Driver's seat window. It goes into the driver's seat window and there's guys fighting inside the car. So it looks at them and then it goes into the back seat and then out the passenger side back seat window outside of the car again and moves on. And it's like, how the fuck did they do that? And so behind the scenes, a dude, one of the cameramen was in that fucking car dressed up as a car seat and grabs when the camera gets close enough, he's like wearing the fucking pads of a car seat and he grabs it and passes it on. It's like, that's fucking shit. To me, that's cool. That's making movies. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, we're going to dress you up as a fucking car seat, tear all the stuff out of that car seat and put Joe in it, that's.
Yeah.
Anyways, great martial arts in that one too, though. But yeah, The Raid I love it.
You ever seen that Spanish movie?
One thing I want to say, I want to say this, my dad came to visit me in New York. And my dad, when he goes to the movie theaters all the time, but he only sees the big box office cookie cutter movies, right?
Yeah.
And so he came to visit me in New York, and I was like, he's like, let's go see a movie, and I was like, sure. I was like, there's this movie, The Raid, and he's like, I haven't heard of that, and I was like, oh, I've heard great things about it. It's like this martial arts movie. And he's like, well, I don't know, He was like, he didn't want to go because he didn't know any of the actors in it. He didn't know who made it. What? It's not a Fox Studios movie. He's not like that.
Yeah.
But
where's Tom Hanks?
I took him and we're watching it, and it's hour and a half of just nonstop, just fighting and fighting, and 45 minutes into the movie, he leans over to me and goes, "This is awesome."
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, yeah.
That movie, fucking Indonesia, dude. The scene when he's fighting all the guys in the hallway, and because I saw the movie in LA at the ArcLight when I lived there, 2012, and there was maybe 10 other people in the theater. And there's a scene where he's fighting a bunch of bad guys in the hallway, and there's a wooden door to one of the apartments has been broken, and so he grabs one of the guys. He beats the shit out of this guy. The guy's kind of stand there, He grabs the dude by the shoulders and then leaps backwards, pulling the guy's throat onto the wooden, the jagged wood at the bottom of the door frame, and kills him that way. And the whole audience was just ah, it was, that's such a fucking, you've never seen that in a movie before. That was just people went fucking nuts. And there's only like I said, 10 of us in there. Everyone's like, oh my God, just the way he did that. And there's kills into The Raid 2 that are like that. Yeah, it's great.
I want to see The Raid 2 now.
You should, man.
I want to watch that tonight.
Honestly, is Heat with kicking. That is honestly the best way to describe it. So it's a movie.
Cool. Well, I gotta hop off, but Timmy, I did want to tell you, I'm watching this British show that played in the aughts, early 2000s. It's called Black Books. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I've heard of it.
You know it?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, there's an actor in there. He's kind of like a famous British comedian. I think he's made a couple other shows, but he reminds me of you because he has long. His name's Bill Bailey.
Oh, different guy I'm thinking of. Okay, Bill Bailey. Huh.
Yeah, he has he has like long hair in the show, and I don't know. He just reminds me of Timmy so much. I don't know.
He's
why.
on Nevermind the Buzzcocks.
Oh, sure. Okay, this.
Yeah.
I see that. I definitely see that. I think that's more accurate because I get compared to British guys all the time, and that's more accurate than people saying Noah Fielding or David Cameron Mitchell. But because that guy I feel like looks like, at least he looks like my energy. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and he does. He does like all these silly things in the show too. Like he's just kind of the silly character. I relate. You did so well.
Oh,
also, he's like a music genius. Also, like he plays like tons of instruments. He can play like the piano, like master class shit. Yeah,
I can't do that. Hey, Darren, I want to ask you something.
The Guitar Hero.
Oh, Guitar Hero. There we go.
Yeah.
The Guitar Hero is so funny because it's like, you can learn how to play this, or you can learn how to play guitar. Yeah, let's play the video game. Is Mr. Bean a big deal in Britain?
It's not. Well,
okay. Oh shit!
Headphone.
That was very Mr. Bean of you, by the way. To just drop something while you're talking.
Yeah, like drop it into my soup, and then I'm like, oh, my soup. No, they don't like him here.
What? Really?
I think they're just yeah. I think they're just kind of like. I think he's like just too. He's like for kids. Kids really like Mr. Bean. But like when you get older, you're like, oh, like, he's not that good.
I can see that.
But I put on like the Mr. Bean sketch show for my girls, and they were laughing the hardest I've ever heard.
My daughter
laugh.
too. See, he just
Blackadder.
Well, but that's like a little more cerebral.
Yeah.
He just put out a new film on Netflix called Man vs. Bee, and they put it out as 10 episodes, but every episode's only like 10 minutes, so it's really like a movie. And so my daughter and I watch it. I'm like, I just found out this guy made this. I think you might like it. And we sat, watched the whole thing, and then she watched like an hour of Mr. Bean. Like same thing where she was just fucking howling. Like she woke up the next morning, like, can we watch Mr. Bean? Like before we go, I'm like, oh, all right. Just like addicted, and it's just so funny to me. But
the Man versus Bee. I'll put that on.
Yeah, it's basically like now he's old, but it's basically like Mr. Bean house sitting for hipsters is basically the premise of the story. So
okay,
all
right, I'll check it out.
There's some chat into it.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
All right, Darren, love you, buddy.
Love you too. Hopefully, I will see you. If we don't do, you do Trailer Boys next Sunday. Just hit me up. Let me know if you guys are going to do the time change or whatever.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
We'll keep it loose because now Sam had like a pretty strict schedule. So, it's, your guys' channel. So it's whenever you're available to do
whenever Darren's ready. I can always just tell my daughter, like, go away. I'm going to stream. Get out of here.
And put on Mr. Bean.
Yeah, there you go. Because it's pretty much silent. All right, get some sleep, pal. I love you. Adios.
Good night. Bye, chat.
Timmy, who do you want to raid?
It's only this was a short show tonight.
I don't know, an hour and a half of show. Do you want more show?
I don't care.
You're in charge. You get to do whatever you want.
Oh fuck! I'm the only whitest kid on right now, and you didn't even want to be on, and now you've been on the whole time. Should we do Trailer Boys right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do.
I can make you upset.
Let's do. Let's do movies where the guy.
Well, let me ask you this right now.
Let's do trailers for movies where the guy's Tyler Durden.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I can think of one off the top of my head right away.
Me too, man. God,
yeah, okay.
We're like the best at this.
I know Sam put in, so the original last week, the timing of everything got banged up, but it was going to be spy movies. But we've had so much time and we've had the tournament going on that we can do a new theme starting now with you. If anyone in the chat has a theme to suggest to Timmy, we could do that as well.
Wait, you're talking about doing it right now?
No. I mean, like for next Sunday.
For next Sunday. I like that.
Because if we're not doing a show tomorrow, normally we give people a week to find some shit. Cult movies is too wide. We want to be kind of specific.
Yes, spy movies is too wide. Okay, hold on.
We've done like prom movies. What?
Adventures of Interest has had a great theme.
Okay.
Although it's a TOS. Well, he said movies where a guy hangs dong. But you can't have it in a trailer. But, I mean, Wild Things, Train Spotting, there's a few. So
there's dong and Train Spotting?
Oh, yeah, dude. Ewan McGregor's dick.
I don't know.
His dick is in it.
That'd be weird if like the theme was movies that have dude dick, but we weren't able to play any of those scenes because they're not in the trailer.
Well, you can't play the scenes.
Dong Night. One of the funnier ones, Timmy, from the tournament that I thought was amazing. I thought the final round of the tournament didn't have strong trailers, but people like usually don't expect to go that far, so they don't have them stacked. But one of the funniest ones was a straightforward trailer for a gay porn movie. But it was like it was all about the story and stuff, and I was like, it was like you're watching it, we're like, is this a gay porn movie? And we're like, no, but it was definitely a gay porn movie.
Gucciyomi says bromance movies. That's a good idea. Have you done it?
You want to do bromance movies?
Well, yeah. I mean, RRR comes to mind, and a few other recent stuff. But yeah, bromance is. Oh, dude, that's that 3-hour movie from India.
So what would you define as a bromance? So that's the other.
Okay, so a movie where obviously the two or two of the main characters are dudes, but normally they're often going to be like manly dudes. But whatever. I mean, so it's about two dudes in a. So it would not be gay porn because I guess you're talking about more of like it's kind of a platonic thing with homosexual undertones, possibly homoerotic undertones. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of buddy movies, cop movies, probably that would work. Tango and Cash kind of thing,
Okay.
What else would work?
Sam's done team-ups before, but team-ups was like a bunch of people coming together.
Okay. No, this is like two dudes, like, that are such good friends, that they're like, that there's a bit of an undertone there. It feels like part of a romance. Someone says Wedding Crashers. That's a good example. Someone says Miss March counts. Yeah, sure. I got that as a problem.
Implicate, we've done theme songs already. We've already done Enemies. Have we already done Enemies to Lovers? No, I don't think we've already done that.
Bill and Ted, someone says. Well, here's the thing, though. I feel like in Bill and Ted, they're already best friends and nothing ever comes between them. And so I feel like a bromance has to have a little more drama involved, or maybe they meet in.
So yeah, that's why do you have to define? That be from enemies to friends? Is that?
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Talking dog movies we've already done.
Says when you type in bromance, what does it say? A bromance is a very close and non-sexual relationship between two or more men. Okay. Bromance movies. Let's see what we get. Bromance movies. It's pretty much everything you'd think of. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, that's a really good example. That's a total bromance,
Well,
we don't want to say too many.
No. Yeah, you don't want to say too many. I mean, they're great for examples, but we just want to make sure there's a clear, defined theme for people. Yeah, some people get mad when we're like, oh yeah, this, and they're like, that's not on theme, Right. So it gets kind of a little crazy. So a bromance is fine, but what makes a bromance a friendship or whatever? Or so why wouldn't Bill and Ted be? Is it?
Well, I mean, I suppose it would be. To me, it's like, well, they're just friends the whole time and they never question it. But
Free to Play Squid says bromance movies have heavy themes of two men having a friendship that grows, is strained, and returns stronger than ever.
I suppose Bill and Ted would work then. I saw just now when I googled it, Wayne's World, which absolutely, because there is a breakup. They break up for like a day in Wayne's World. So. That kind of stuff.
Okay, bromance it is.
Bromance? All right.
Let's see.
And that's the other thing, too, is when people argue about the theme, like, here's the deal. So, like, if somebody, next Sunday, suggests a movie for this bromance theme, and us or other people are like, no fucking way, well, then it's fun for it to be argued about how it does fit into the theme. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
well, when I choose what I want to watch, usually I usually don't go with things I like or things I've seen, and I'm like, oh, I want to go with this because I've seen it, but because I've already seen it. So I usually will go with something I have no idea what it is because I want to be entertained.
Right? Yeah.
All right.
I will give $1. I will mail $1 American to someone who sneakily submits a trailer for a bromance movie, and then when we turn it on, it's just footage of me and Nate talking.
Somebody will do that. We have Goobywood is great. Goobywood will have people that are like, I like this trailer so much, but it's TOS, so they'll edit the trailer to fix the TOS part.
Yeah, dude, people are intense. Here it is. This is for whoever does that. But don't tell us.
Would it be this conversation? Okay, so they'd have to use a fake movie title name and description.
Or no, just say anything and lure us in. Yeah, say it's Lethal Weapon 2, and then just like it's us, But right, so I don't want to know. I want you to do so well because more than one person's got to try this now, right? Probably. So I want whoever gets us the best. You know what I mean? Like whichever one, like I go at, like we have no idea it's going to happen. That's what I want. You know what I mean? When are the trailers able to drop on the website? What does that mean?
What's that?
Someone said, when are the trailers able to drop on the website?
As soon as I update it now, like the website says, there's no show on. It's back on Sunday. Next Sunday, the date is the 24th. So Sunday. A few people. 24.
Someone says, look who has money in his wallet. And Wheel of Money says, dude, at least $3 in there. And we're sending the donations. No, I only had $2. I had $2 in there. All right. $2. You guys are going to end up with every other link being this combo. Fine, because then I'll fucking pick the bromance movies after that, and I'll win.
You can't win.
I'm kidding. Okay. Those are the emergency dollars. That's right, man. In this time and age, when you hardly ever like go get cash, if you have some cash, you spend it like when you like, okay, this is the time I need to spend the cash, right? Do you know what I mean, Nate? Like,
yeah.
Everybody's got the cards, but if you end up with cash for some reason, you're like, okay, I got to.
I worked in a restaurant for years, so I always had cash. And then I've only recently started running out of cash money.
And Wheel of Money said, okay, fair enough, Timmy. Have a good time at the strip club. Joke's on you again. I live in South Dakota. I bet I could get a lot for that $2. At South Fork Gentleman's Lounge. That's our strip club.
Okay, Timmy, who do you have anybody in mind that you would like to raid?
No, but it's 6:40 on a Saturday my time, so there's going to be people streaming, right? There's going to be shit happening. So let's check it out. Let's see who we get. How do you do this?
Anyone in chat have a raid? I want to see if I got raid people.
Nick, keep an eye on the chat. I'm going to look at the list of our friends. There's some people on there. Girlfriend Reviews is playing Skyrim. Man, I haven't played Skyrim in a while. That's one of those things that like, it's not like you're just playing a game. It's like it's become its own activity. Like, I'll just play Skyrim. You know what I mean?
Did I tell you about Hollow Knight? I fucking hate it.
Yeah, dude. Because your brother loves it, and I eventually played it because your brother loves it. Because we know how that works. When Sam likes something and wants you to try it, he sells you.
Stop talking about it. Yeah.
I was being nice and saying he sells you on it, but yes, he talks about it. He like either excites you or wears you down. There is I'm looking at the front page of Twitch to look up stuff right now, and there's a screenshot of one of those bikini streams, and it's just a butt. That's fine.
It Amaranth?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can have just your butt there.
She's the number one butt on Twitch.
Number one streamer, just like as far as like hot people stream.
I think she might be the number one streamer.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. What's
you should get a hot tub. If you started doing hot tub baked beans streams
with my fucking gut in my
I wonder if we could get donations for a hot tub specifically. So you
could do let's finish funding the movie first. Then we can get me my bean tub. But let's get the movie done first, which we're almost done. You were asking about it earlier. really any fundraising we're doing right now is to kind of finish off the animation. Like Zack said, they're on track to be finished in September. That, and then also festival submissions, stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. But anyways, and then we'll fund my bean tub. After that we'll do bean tub.
So you guys heard it here first, chat. We're let's stay focused on the bean tub, baked bean tub. Look,
if you ever go
that's
into
content.
Career, if
that's
you ever
content.
get a musical career, I want you to name your first album like Nate Brown. Focused on the bean tub.
Focused on the bean tub.
Yeah,
I told you.
Rap album. Focus on the motherfucking bean tub. Focus on the bean. Focus on the bean. Focus on the bean tub. Bean tub.
My biography is either going to be called Nate Brown from Use, or if it's Nate Brown, Let It Mellow.
Oh wow, that's great. I used to do this on stage, but my two autobiography names are either Bacon, Boobs, and Batman, three of my favorite things, or
it should be Hot Dog, Baked Beans, and Blue Hair.
Okay. Now here's the other one. Go. This is the real one. A Toy Boat in a Real Ocean, the Timmy Williams story, which I feel like makes sense, right?
It's poetic. I like it.
And it's kind of how I am, everybody sees me at this cartoon toy marionette kind of person, and it's accurate. What about, I'm just looking up video games and then seeing who's playing certain games. What's a good game? I looked up Fallout 3 because I am 1,000 years old and don't know any new games.
What game are you playing right now?
What game have I been playing? I've not been playing much lately. Oh, yes, I know what I've been playing, and it's an old game. Kingdoms of Amalur. The one that Kurt Schilling funded.
Oh, the one that ruined the state of
Was it Rhode Island? No, Delaware.
Yeah,
right?
Rhode Island. No, it was Rhode Island.
Was it Rhode Island? Jeez.
Yeah, they gave him so much money.
Oh God, that's fucking crazy, man. Nobody's. What is
Dad playing? Is he playing games? Every time I turn to the Dad stream, he's sleeping, and it's just a mattress on the floor.
What's it called?
Dad Feels.
Oh, Dad Feels. He's live. Let's see what it is. It's like a swim meet. They're watching videos of people swimming. Oh,
it's Dad's swimming. He's in amazing shape.
Who?
Nathan Barnett.
Okay, I don't know. If you saw
him, you'd recognize him.
You have more toes in this world than I do. Okay,
no, you would know him from real life stuff. He's also from the Cape.
Okay, I know him from real life.
From the comedy scene stuff.
Okay.
You'd recognize his videos and shit.
What about this guy?
Sam knows him.
This is someone speaking. It's a Spanish speaker. He's playing The Sims 4, and it looks like it's his birthday because it says cumpleañero, which means birthday, so it might be their birthday. But that would maybe just be confusing.
You guys want to watch a Spanish stream of somebody's birthday? It's them by themselves. It's really sad.
Sims
they have
4.
nobody watching the stream.
Sims.
That's how I did my birthday.
Yeah, what if when they're playing The Sims, they're just I'm going to take this character out for a birthday party. Nobody's going to do mine. I mean, that girl's butt stream looks great.
Let's raid her, Timmy.
No, I don't want to raid her.
Why? Timmy, maybe she'll notice you.
1,000 viewers. She doesn't need our help.
Yeah, but you know what?
And let's just waffle on this decision long enough that we lose our viewers. Anyways,
okay, we can do that. I don't. Chat might know you guys.
People are saying don't do the butt girl. All right.
Why not do the butt girl?
Yeah, that sounds like a good song too. Do the butt girl.
Implicate says don't do the butt girl. Sleeve McDykel says yes, do it. And then Wheel of Money says yes, raid the butthole, raid her butt.
Are you saying it breaks down by people who would be interested in a hot lady in a hot tub versus people who would not be as interested?
But let's just say this. I feel we should raid her stream more in a sociological experiment to be what is the draw? Why would somebody watch a stream over watching a cam thing? I mean, more power to her. If she's the number one person on Twitch and somebody said that she's the highest paid OnlyFans person, good for her.
Well, go. She doesn't need us. All right. I'm making my decision. And I'm trying to find out who's playing. Is anyone playing?
Ask
Nintendo?
her to fund the movie, chat, when you go in there.
Oh, there we go.
Ask her to donate to the movie. She makes $1 bazillion.
God damn it. Nobody is streaming Nintendogs. I was like, maybe someone's playing Nintendogs and we could stream that. This is why I don't get put in charge of stuff.
There are a lot of lady doll lickers, you know what? But ladies should support ladies.
Is there a hot man stream? Let's rate a hot man stream. Is there hot men streams?
There's
if I
us,
Google
bro. Like, look at it. Like, we're just
man, dude,
two bros.
I just went to the Twitch search bar and typed in hot men, and there's just a dude playing a game called Raft. Oh, it's because his description says hot man in it. Okay. What about
there is the channel called Mr. Bean Hot Tub, Timmy.
No, there's not.
Yeah, Mr. Bean Hot Tub is the name of the channel.
Get the fuck out of here. So they stole my idea. No, there is not. I don't see it.
I'm looking right at it. Mr. Bean Hot Tub, one word. MR Bean Hot Tub.
Okay, let me look. Are they live?
Yeah.
Mr. Bean Hot Tub is live. What is it?
I should
they're just watching Mr. Bean. We should
a hot
do
tub
this.
stream.
Let's rate the Mr. Bean.
I've got like a Hank Hill body.
About Mr. Bean. What?
I've got a Hank Hill body though, you know, like.
So I don't think anyone's. Is this a bot? This Mr. Bean Hot Tub?
I don't know.
Is there anyone there? I don't know, man. What do you? I'm running on fumes here. I didn't.
Wait, Fantastic Plastics are up? I don't see. I don't see them on though. I don't see Fantastic Plastics on.
No, they're not. That person's a liar. You should never listen to them again. The people who type their suggestions in all caps, they never did it. Bully Bean is playing Fall Guys. Mr. Bean Hot Tub has an active chat.
What about Hey Pando?
Hey what?
Hey Pando.
Hey Pando? Okay.
Hey Pando.
Hey Pando. Okay, what's this? GeoGuessr.
He's a bartender at a bar I used to go to all the time.
All right, let's rate it. All right, everyone, now be nice to Hey Pando and be chill. Don't say a bunch of weird shit.
No, you can say weird shit. He's a weird dude.
Okay, cool. Well, anyways, have fun. I love you guys, and Nate, I love you. And
hey, thanks for having me on, Timmy. I appreciate it.
I love Zack and Darren, even though they're not here. I still love them. So, Nate, I'll see you next week for Trailer Bois.
Yes, you need to send me that video.
I will.
Bye, chat.
Have a good night, everybody.